Hi guys, my name is Akumie and I'm going to be your teacher. I'm solving past questions in today's episode. Let's start off with number one. A man was 24 years old when his son was born. Now he is three times as old as his son. Find the age of the son. In this word problem, you have to read the question more carefully and several times. Let's read it again. A man was 24 years old when his son was born. Now he is three times as old as his son. Find the age of the son. Since we don't know the age of the son, we should make it a variable, and I'm going to say is x. Let's read it again. A man was 24 years old when his son was born. Now he is three times as old as his son. Find the age of the son. So he is three times as old as his son. Find the age of the son. To find the age of the father, you have to multiply the x by 3. So the father's age would be equal to 3x. Since we are finding the real age of the son, we should subtract it from the father's age. So the son's age would be 3x minus x. Now we have to equate it to 24 because you can't equate it to any other number because the father gave birth to him when he was at 24. So his age starts when his father gave birth to him. You know that 3x minus x gives 2x. Now you make x the subject in this equation. This cancels this and x will be equal to 12. Let's move on to the second one. There are 20 identical balls in a box. 12 are blue and the rest is green. If one ball is chosen at random from the box, find the probability that the ball is green. There are 20 identical balls in a box. So the total number of balls in the box is 20. The total number of balls is 20. And 12 of them are red, 12 are blue. Blue balls equals to 12, and we are to find the green balls. To get the green balls, you need to subtract the blue balls from the total amount of balls, because when you want to find the total, you need to add the blue balls plus the green balls. So 20 minus 12, the answer is 8. So green balls equals to 8. Now let's find the probability. The probability of obtaining a green ball. Let's find the probability of obtaining a green ball. Probability of an event equals to the number of events over the number of sample space. And the number of events is 8. Number of sample space is 20. You must simplify it to the simplest form of a fraction. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 5. This cancels and you get 2 over 5. So this is the probability of obtaining a green ball. Now let's move on to question 3. The perimeter of a rectangle is 24 centimeters. If the length is 7 centimeters, find its width. The perimeter of a rectangle is 24. Perimeter is to 24. The length is 7. find its width. As you all know, perimeter of a rectangle equals to length plus width plus width. And since the length is 24, and since the length is 7, to get the two lengths, it will be 7 plus 7, and it will be 14. Now the total length is 14. Let's subtract it from the total perimeter, which is 24. So 24 minus 14 will give you 10. So 10 is the total width. The total width is to 10, but we need to get only a width. So to get only a width, you multiply it by a half. This cancels this and we get 5. So the width equals to 5. Now let's move on to the fourth question. Find the smallest number which is divisible by 16 and 20. In this question, we are asked to find the smallest number, which is also known as the least common factors. The least common multiple, the LCM. So we are asked to find the LCM of 16 and 20. The LCM of 16 and 20. 16 is 4, 4 2, 20, 2 and 10. 16 equals to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You can do it any way you want, any method, but I'm using this method. 20 is equal to 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2, 4. 4. 16 times 5. 5 plus 3, 80. So the answer is 80. LCM equals to 80. Let's move on to question 5. Given that 3.14 times 18 equals to times 18 times 17.5 equals to 3.14 times 3p times 17.5. In this question, we are asked to solve it. You can also write it like this: 3.14 times 18 times 17.5 equals to 3.14 times 3p times 17.5. Now we should make p the subject in this equation. By making p the subject, we have to eradicate all of the numbers that is close to p, making p stand alone. So we have to get rid of all of these numbers. Let's start with 3.14. To get rid of this number, it has to be the inverse, and the inverse of multiplication is division. So it will be 3.14. What you do right here, you do the same here. It will divide this whole thing. So divide by 3.14. This cancels this, and since they are common factors, this one cancels this and becomes 1 and 1. Now you do the same for 17.5 because they are common factors. So 17.5, this cancels and this cancels. Now you get 18 is equal to 3p. Still, you have to make the p stand alone. So you divide it through by 18. Since it was, you divide through by 3 since it's multiply, and the inverse of multiplication is division. This cancels this, and this cancels this, and you get a 9. And you get 18 equals to 9 times 2. This cancels this. 6 times 2, 12. P equals to 12. Jane arrived at work at 7:55 a.m. and left at 4:18 p.m. How long was she at work? Let's read the question again. Jane arrived at work. Jane arrived at work at 7 p.m. and left at 4:8 p.m. How long was she at work? To find the answer, you need to subtract the starting point from the ending point. So it will be 4.18 minus 7:55 a.m. This one can also be written as 16 is to 18. Let's count from 12. 12, 1, 12, 1 or 13, 2 or 14, 3 or 15, 4 or 16. So the answer would be 8 hours, 20 minutes. Let's move on to the seventh question. The Venn diagram shows the number of people who offer mathematics, or English in a class. Use this information to answer the question. Let's read it again. The Venn diagram shows the number of people who offer mathematics or English in a class. Use the information to answer the following questions. How many people offer math? This is the people who offer math. So this whole cell contains the people who offer math. So it would be 18 plus 7. 18 plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 plus 1, 25. This is the number of people who offers math. Now, let's go to the number of people who offer only one subject. This is the number of people who offer only math. So, it will be math only plus English only. So, math only is 18 plus English only, which is 3, equals to 21. Now, let's move on to number 8. Express 72 as a product of its prime factors. 72 equal to 2 times 36 is equal to 6 and 6, 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. 72 equals to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 72 equals to 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 2. Now let's move on to question 9. 35 x 5 y 7 divided by 7x y squared. To solve this, do it like how I'm doing. 7x y squared. 35 divided by 7. 5. x x5 divided by x to the power 1. As you know it from the law of indices, when the bases are the same and is division, you subtract. So x5 minus x5 divided by x1 equals to x4. This would be the same. Y7 divided by y squared, and you get y to the power 5. Let's solve the last question. If w equals 12, x equals 5, y equals 6, and z equals 4, find the value of wx minus yz. Wx minus yz. W is equal to 12 x 5 minus y 6 z 4. 12 and 5, 10 plus 1, 60. 60 minus 24. 60 minus 24, 36. And that's all I got in today's video. Please subscribe and hit the like button and share with a few friends.